A mathematically impossible event is unfolding in our solar system right now, and nobody is paying attention. We are tracking an anomaly, executing a trajectory so precise it rivals our very best military systems. This is not just a rock tumbling through the void. We are tracking an object designated Atlas. This mysterious visitor is actively targeting the massive gravitational heart of the gas giant Jupiter right now. Imagine a sniper taking a shot from London and hitting a specific coin, spinning over Tokyo's sky. That is the level of absolute accuracy we are witnessing. But here is what keeps astronomers awake. This object made a mid-flight correction while blinded by the sun, treating Earth with absolute cold indifference. It is now parking itself in the most strategic location found within our entire local celestial neighborhood. It sounds like the plot of a sci-fi thriller, but the data is real and deeply unsettling. This is certainly not a random visitor, and to many experts, this actually looks like a deployment. Let us dismantle the physics of why this should not be happening. Because Atlas is not drifting. According to the latest orbital models, this entity is locking directly onto Jupiter's specific sphere region. That is the specific gravitational bubble where a planet's pull completely overpowers the sun's hold on objects. It is the cosmic equivalent of a garage, where moons form and probes stay put without fuel. Jupiter's domain extends roughly 53 million kilometers out, which creates a massive territory for any orbital entry. It is not just hitting the dartboard, it is splitting the arrow in the absolute center bullseye. To achieve that intercept vector from deep space requires calculations that natural rocks simply do not possess. This specific orbital insertion is the difference between falling off a cliff and landing a gymnast's dismount. But it gets weirder, because Atlas swung by its perihelion, its closest approach to the sun recently. Usually comets fall apart here because the heat blasts. The ice and gas jets erupt very randomly. Atlas did the opposite, and instead of chaos, we saw discipline as the trajectory did not fray. The path toward that specific Jupiter gravitational zone became cleaner and sharper, mimicking the behavior of propulsion. On its way to the king of planets, Atlas breezed past Earth without any reaction or signal. No sensor sweeps or speed changes occurred. It ghosted us like a commuter speeding past a cornfield. When Atlas dipped behind the sun, obscured from our telescopes, the data shows a distinct velocity shift. It happened during solar conjunction, the one moment when our eyes are blinded by the sun's glare. This non-gravitational acceleration is the smoking gun, proving something pushed this thing, independent of natural gravity forces. Experts are fractured, but the artificial theory is the one nobody wants to put in press releases. The motion is too clean and the destination too strategic, hinting at intent we do not classify. Consider the von Neumann concept, where advanced intelligence sends small, self-replicating autonomous systems across the dark stars. Jupiter possesses a potent magnetosphere, which is an endless energy buffet superior to a Dyson sphere structure. The Hill sphere is not just a parking spot, it is a staging ground for minimal fuel. Atlas is not an isolated incident, but the third stroke in a pattern we are just seeing. First, we had Oumuamua in 2017, then Borisov, and now we have the arrival of Atlas. While we argue over rocks, artificial intelligence has taken over observatories to sift through the static noise. Is Atlas arriving now because it is new? Or are we finally smart enough to see traffic? We might be standing on the precipice of a realization that changes history. The system isn't empty. Atlas might be the first guest we have actually noticed walking through the front door right now. Do you think this is just a lucky rock? Or are we watching the activation of something? I want to hear your best theory below, so make sure you like this video right now. Welcome to the Winds of Thought community. That the universe is getting crowded, so let us keep watching.